Hi guys, good evening everyone. Nice to see that a lot of students are already waiting, and I believe I'll have a lot more students today. We might have some light problem because Tata Power guys are working, in my office. So हो सकता है light चले जाए, but if it goes, I think the screen will keep working. तो अगर screen काम करती रहती है, we will keep studying. Okay. मैं शायद visible ना हूँ, but the screen will keep working. So we will make sure that we continue with the entire session and we complete the session itself. Okay. So today I'm going to have some questions again on management. कल हम लोगों ने management के कुछ questions लिए थे. Today again we'll have more questions on management, and I'm very sure that these questions are going to be very helpful and will help you in preparing better for the examination, both RBI and SEBI. So these questions again today are going to be from both RBI and SEBI. Okay, relevant for both these examinations. We will have some one markers. We will have some two markers. I'm repeating again, the Tata Power guys are working on the in the office right now. So if the power goes, if they decide to cut the power, the screen will keep working, but I might not be visible, but we will keep starting. Okay. Good evening, everyone. Good evening. Nice to see a lot of students coming here today. Very happy to see that. Let's start with the quote, as I often do, and I think this is something that we need to do every day for self-realization. Making mistakes is better than faking perfections, and it is very relevant, especially for these kinds of sessions where you are required to put your answers, to provide your answers in the comments in the chat box, because without that you will not be able to understand your mistakes, and if you don't understand your mistakes, then you will be in effect just faking perfection, which is not going to help you in the final examination. And what is our objective? Our objective is to clear the examination. That's the primary objective. Okay, perfect. So मैं आपको 1 मिनट में आता हूँ. आई थिंक देर इज सम प्रॉब्लम इन दी पावर ऑलरेडी. गिव मी 1 minute. ओके, प्लीज प्लान फॉर ऑल इंडिया मॉक टेस्ट. करेंगे भाई, करेंगे. आई विल डू दैट, डोंट वरी. आई एम अबाउट टू कंप्लीट ऑल द टेस्ट्स ऑफ सेबी, तो ऑल इंडिया मॉक भी रखेंगे वेरी सून. Probably in the next 3-4 days I'll plan something of this sort. Okay, when I launch the test series. Chalo, let us start with our first question. If you're coming here for the first time, then do not forget to subscribe to the channel. That gives me that little dopamine hit that I need to keep preparing and keep coming out with such amazing questions for you guys. Okay, first question for today. Very good question. Very simple question, yet it'll check your remembrance power, your power to remember and your power to recall. That's something that we will be checking here. The question says Emery and Trist gave specialized names to four kinds of environment that an organization can face. What is the name associated with a constantly changing and highly uncertain environment? Constantly changing and highly uncertain environment. Placid cluster, turbulent field, disturbed reactive, strict active, placid, randomized. Let's start. Let's see who can answer it correctly. Somebody says no sound. Hello, hello. I think sound is fine. No, no, sound is fine. Okay, B, lot of students are saying B, turbulent field. Time is up. Let me stop the timer because it's the first question. थोड़ा warm up कर लेते हैं. Keep providing your answers. I want everybody to answer. I've had about 10 answers till now. 71 students sitting live, so I should have all 71 answers right here. B, everybody says B till now. Everybody is saying B till now. Anybody thinks that the answer should be something else other than B, turbulent field? B, B, B. Everybody is saying B. So there are different four. ऋतुराज notification का कोई idea नहीं है, no idea at all. So I was saying that there are four different kinds of environments and name associated with different kinds of environment. There are four different types that were created by Emery and Trist, and we will be studying them briefly. Okay. Somebody says C, that is disturbed reactive. So this is for all the enrolled students. I'm very sure a lot of enrolled students are also sitting right here. They're asking how are we managing the discussion forum, because there's a lot of confusion among students from where to ask queries, how to ask queries, and how to get them resolved. Let me tell you very frankly that in the past 4 5 months, I've been spending about 2 to 3 hours every day only on the discussion forum. So is the time being spent by Manish sir, and the same is the time being spent by Shubham sir. Now Harshita ma'am had also joined in, and she was also spending similar amount of time. So we were spending a lot of time because of a non-fluent discussion forum that had been created, and we had recognized the problem, and we were trying to resolve it since March 2020. Because of COVID, time ज़्यादा लग गया. We had planned to change the entire outlay of the discussion forum by November end, but now it has been extended till March 2021. So I decided that we should move all the enrolled students to an enrolled students Telegram group, and that's what we did. We moved everybody from there to one single thread of Telegram group for enrolled students only. Even now, some students are facing problems, but that was the best possible shift that I could think of and we could plan in this time period. And I would request all the enrolled students to keep asking questions. Take screenshot or take a photo from your laptop of whatever query you have, and ask the question on the Telegram group. And I'm 24/7 available on the Telegram group. Every 3 4 hours I answer questions. Manish sir is also available, Hashita ma'am is also available, Shubham sir is also available. So we keep answering questions over there, and I will request all the enrolled students to stay active there. Okay. Discussion forum pe I cannot answer questions, to be very honest, because the backend is not fluent enough to enable me to answer questions fast enough. I'm spending about 10 minutes on locating every question and answering it. Okay, so if there are, let's say, 100 queries, then I'm spending 1000 minutes, okay, which is a lot. So it's not possible at all for me to answer questions, so many questions out there. So a community thread has to be created, and that's what we are working on. Okay. Chalo, let us move to the answer. Yes, the answer is, as you said, turbulent field, which is the option here. It's not very clear, I believe, but it's fine. So there are four different classifications according to these categories: high dynamism, low dynamism, high complexity, and low complexity. So questions can also be asked about the categories. What are the categories according to Emery and Trist's classification? Okay. Then when there is low complexity and low dynamism, it is random placed or placed randomized. When low complexity and high dynamism, disturbed reactive. High complexity, low dynamism, placid clustered, and high complexity and high dynamism, turbulent field. So this is the gist of Emery and Trist's entire classification of how a change in environment can affect the way a business should be, adapting to it. Let's come to the second question for today. A longer question, but a very simple and logical answer. If you have not touched management till now, even then you can answer this question. So it's a logical question. Okay, looks like a 2 marker, but it is a 1 marker, relevant for both RBI and SEBI. Piyush works as a manager in the production department of an automobile company. The company is not very big in size but has made its presence felt in the automobile sector of the country. Piyush has a team of 10 members, excluding him, keywords here, working under him, and there are six such managers like Piyush. Okay. These managers are supervised by three senior managers. So they are also supervised by three senior managers, who in turn are guided by one vice president. There are two managing directors and one CEO of the company. What is Piyush's span of control? Very simple question. Let's have the answers, guys. Phoenix, when you enroll, you get a link of Telegram group in your email. Please look for that link in your email. A lot of mails are sent once you enroll about how to go forward with the course, and one of them is about the Telegram group. I will do that, Vishal. I will circle the answer so that you can take screenshot. Ayushi says, for example, rapid changes in tech coming in the mobile phone industry. Yes, you are correct. D, majority of you are saying D, some are saying E. So majority of you are saying D, some are saying E. ज़्यादातर लोग बोल रहे हैं D and some people are saying E. Let's have all the answers, guys. Let's have all the answers. I have not started the timer for this question. A longer question, but a very simple answer. थोड़े से E आ रहे हैं, but majority of students are saying D. Okay, let me answer it for you. The correct answer is D10. It's a very simple question and a very simple answer. So this is the answer. If you want to take screenshot of it, you can very well. So why is the answer 10 and not 13? Because if we create, a tree of the same. So Piyush is here. Okay, there are six such managers. So there are five more managers which are horizontally working with Piyush as managers. There are 10 people working under him, right? And then these managers are supervised by three senior managers. So over them, you have three senior managers, and over them, you have managing director and CEO. So how many people? What is the span of control? Span of control is this for Piyush. Piyush's span of control, including this, is not a part of span of control of Piyush. Piyush's span of control is this only, which is a total of 10 people. Okay, you might be thinking that span of control will include the overall hierarchy, including the people above him, but those people are not a part of his control, and therefore they do not come under his span of control. Okay, that is the idea behind it and the reasoning behind it. Let's come to the next question. Why does the graph of work specialization and productivity first rises and then falls? I would give it a minute. It's a two marker. Looks a simple question, but uh, more based on common sense than your knowledge about management. Even if you've not touched management, you should be able to answer this question. Let's start the timer. The options are in front of you. I'll be reading the options. Productivity and specialization are highly unrelated. Specialization is not liked by a superior after a certain point. Monotony starts to take shape after a certain point, which makes even an expert less productive. After a certain point, the highly specialized person feels disconnected with the firm. These are the keywords. After a certain point, highly specialized person starts to get attracted by other firms due to better opportunities. Disconnected, keywords. Less productive, monotony, keyword. Liked by a supervisor after not liked by a supervisor after a certain point. These are the keywords. Unrelated, another keyword. Okay, let's have the answers. C. Majority of you are saying C. What is C? C is monotony starts to take shape after a certain point, which makes even an expert less productive. Okay, let's have more answers, guys. Although 1 minute हो गया है, but let's have more answers. Senior managers का span of control will be bigger. For example, if you are asking about the span of control of the 3 senior managers, so उनका क्या होगा? उनका होगा 6 people, total of 6 people below the 3 senior managers, right? 5 plus Piyush, and then below them 10 of Piyush, and whatever are there of others, those will also come under span of control. Okay. C, everybody is saying C till now. C. Yes, the answer is C. You are very correct. Let me highlight this or circle this. So if you want to take a screenshot, you can take a screenshot of this now. From where to cover management part? If you're covering it on your own, refer to the books that I have mentioned, that I have provided in the book list video. And if you're taking the course, then you stick to the course. Okay, it's as simple as that. Don't try to apply anything else. Don't go for IGNU material and all those things. You will not understand them. They're too difficult, they're too old, they're not useful for RBI like exams, and therefore stick to the standard texts. Okay, चलो next question पे आते हैं. Monotony, I think there should not be any confusion. Majority of you got it right, and it is indeed the right answer. Fourth question, Zena Company Limited is a small company dealing in spare machine parts. The company has a line structure of organization. Pooja, Sumit and Kaushal are line managers, whereas Ravi, Rajan, Juhi and Ruhi are staff managers or members. Who will have the ultimate control over all the decisions? Very simple question. I think it's a simple question. नहीं आ सकता. It's a one marker kind of a question for SEBI. Okay, I would call it a one marker for SEBI. Very simple question. RBI में भी ऐसे one markers आ सकते हैं. I think it cannot get easier than this. Rishabh Kumar, span of control, consider only immediate lower level or all the level below that manager. All the levels, पूरा span of, but जो immediate below level है, that is considered to be optimum at 8. You cannot have more than, or you should not have more than 8 people. So if we're talking about managers, then those managers span of control, will be the immediate lower 6 people, and the people below them will come under the total hierarchy, but span of control में नहीं आएंगे. Span of control में will be the only those 6 people, including Piyush. Okay, because they're directly controlling those 6 people. E, majority of you are saying E, both B and C. Yes, those who report to that manager, very well said. E. I think the question cannot get easier than this. Yes, the answer is E for this question. Everybody's got it right. The answer is E. If you want to take a screenshot, you can do it now. The answer is E, both B and C, that is Kaushal and Pooja. Pooja and Kaushal, these are all, both of them are in line structure of the organization, line managers, and they have ultimate control over decision making. Next question पे आते हैं. Connected with the same, therefore I'm not discussing the difference between line and staff right now. This next question is, what is the role of support staff in a line and staff organization? This is based on the keyword authoritative, submissive, advisory, democratic, trustworthy. I believe you should be able to answer this question if you have studied management briefly as well. Not a very difficult question. I would call it a one marker for both RBI and SEBI. Very simple question. Come on guys, ये गलत नहीं होना चाहिए आंसर. Vishal is asking how to make short notes in management. Focus on two things, concept and keywords. Focus on two things, concept and keywords. You focus on these two things, you can easily make short notes of everything in management. 4, this is question number 5. 5C. C is advisory, E is trustworthy. B is submissive. B, C, E. Majority of you are saying C, but some students said, majority of you are saying C, but some students also said B and E. Let's see who's got it right and who's got it wrong. Let's have more answers. More students are providing their answers. Let's listen to all of them. B, C, and E. What do you think? Be very frank, be very honest to yourself. Don't think about what others are thinking at the moment, what others might feel about your preparation. Okay, if let's say uh, any name, let's say Amit Chauhan, he says, let's say E and the answer is C, so other people that Amit Chauhan doesn't know anything. Don't be concerned about all those things. Those were the issues when we were in our teens, not at the moment. We should have moved forward from those issues. Okay, so only be concerned about your preparation and be honest to yourself, asking yourself after every question whether you got it right or wrong. If you got it wrong, why did you get it wrong? If you had read it, if you got it wrong, how can you undo that wrong in order to make sure that next time you don't get it wrong? Okay, those kinds of questions you have to ask yourself every day, every time, so that you can keep your preparation in the full flow, in the optimum flow at every point of time. Yes, the answer is advisory. That's the keyword here. If you want to take a screenshot, you can do so. The answer is advisory to this. What is the role of support staff in a line and staff organization? Purely advisory in nature. Okay, they do not have decision making powers. Functional organization is one which consists of division on the basis of different business functions. This is an area from where a lot of students were asking me questions on the Telegram group itself of enrolled students, and that's why I picked up this question. Very important question. I would call it a two marker. Functional organization is one which consists of division on the basis of different business functions. Business problems are looked at various angles from within a function. In which of the following situations would such type of organization structure fit best? कौन सी organization में functional structure would fit best? What are the options? The entity offers a wide range of products. Is it wise for that kind of firm to have a functional structure? The keyword here is wide range of products. Unity of command is the basic necessity of employees. Unity of command. Can you have unity of command in functional or in divisional? One of them or both of them? That's the question. The entity comprises of a few number of employees. Support staff members are not present, so you don't have support staff. A single product is in the offering for sale. So if you have only single product, then you should have a functional organization structure or not. These are the options. We have to identify whether which of these options is the right one for functional, and then I will discuss a connected question, which was asked by enrolled students in Telegram group from this question itself. This is question number 6, and let's say what are the doubts. A, the confusion is between E and A. The entity offers a wide range of products, and the exact opposite, the entity offers a single product. Kushbu, the questions that I had been discussing in the past 15 minutes were all one markers. This one is a two marker, so this is for phase 2. More chances of this kind of question or this intensity of question being asked in phase 2. All the previous questions were more phase 1 oriented. I think I've answered your question. B, D, E, A. Some students are saying B, some are saying D. देखो confusion है बहुत ज़्यादा. I think I've caught you, in the right frame, because there is a lot of confusion in this area, and I could see that in the Telegram group of enrolled students as well. So the question, let's go back to the question. Functional organization is one which consists of division on the basis of different functions. So there is functional organization structure, there is divisional structure, and then there is a mixed structure. Okay, let's forget about the mixed structure at the moment. Functional and divisional. Functional में क्या होता है? You are dividing according to functions. What are the functions? You have sales, एक function हो गया. हमारी organization में let's say content creation is one function. Let's say video making is one function. Making mocks is one function, right? Marketing is one function. Tech is one function. These are all functions. Okay, different kinds of functions. Divisional में क्या होगा? It will be based upon geography. It will be based upon products. Let's say divisional organization structure मैं create करता हूँ. So I will have one division of RBI. I will have one division of SEBI. I will have one division of NABARD. I will have one division of UGC Net. I will have one division of, let's say, UPSC. I will have one division of, let's say, teaching exams. So this way, I am now creating a divisional structure. So this is division based upon the product, and this is based upon the functions, a functional organization structure that I have created. Okay, these are two different methods that I can follow, or I can also mix them if I want. That will be a mixed structure. Now, what is the question saying? Functional organization is one which consists of division on the basis of function. Business problems are looked at various angles from within a function. In every function, you have business problems, and you try to resolve every business problem within that function itself. In which of the following situations would such type of organization structure fit best? In which type of situation would such type of organization structure fit best? कौन से organization structure में वो सही fit बैठेगा? The entity offers a wide range of products. So these are the wide range of products. So let's say there is Nestle. Nestle is making Maggie. Nestle is making, let's say, cream also. Nestle is making footwear also. Nestle is making, let's say, 100 things. So can it have a pure functional system or structure? No, it cannot. It has to combine its divisional and functional system, or the system or structure can be only purely divisional, but it cannot have a purely functional system. Why? Let's say the first one was sales. So can the sales department of foot cream, face cream, Maggie, or let's say coffee, can the sales department of all these different products be the same? Can they have a centralized sales department looking after all these? No, they cannot. They have to create either geographically separated sales departments, or some other kind of differentiation in order to create different types of sales department. Okay, so the sales department of the entire Nestle cannot be just one. They have to divide it, because they are either dealing in a lot of geographies or they are dealing in a lot of products. So functional structure cannot work when you are dealing with a wide range of products. That makes us understand that yes, E should be the correct answer. Whenever there is a single product, then it's easier to create or it's profitable and it's viable to create a functional structure. When I was teaching only for RBI, at that point of time, I had a functional structure, pure functional structure. Okay. Now I have mixed these two structures because I am creating these kinds of services, different teaching for different examinations. But at the same time, I need these different kinds of functional differentiation or divisions as well. So I have mixed these two and created a mixed structure. Okay. So whenever you have one product, then functional structure is the best. So this has to be our answer. That's clear. Let's understand why D, C, and B are wrong. Support staff members are not present. Support staff members are or can be present even in a functional structure. Nobody is stopping you from having support staff. That is a different kind of structure, line structure or line and staff structure. They can be there in both functional as well as divisional organizations. So this is also incorrect. The entity comprises of few number of employees. You can have one product and thousands of employees. Okay, Toyota can have only one car and thousands of employees selling that one car only or producing that one car only. There are a lot of, let's say, steel. You have only one product, but thousands of employees producing that one product, selling it on a mass scale. So you can have more employees as well and a functional structure simultaneously. Unity of command is the basic necessity of employees. So unity of command has nothing to do with the structure per se, but there are certain structures where unity of command cannot be followed and some structures where unity of command can be followed. Okay, in functional structure, unity of command can be followed, might not be followed. Similarly, in divisional structure, division में क्या किया आपने? You have, let's say, RBI. In RBI, you have, let's say, a separate sales team, a separate, let's say, content team, a separate, let's say, mocks team, a separate video making team, a separate marketing team, and a separate tech team. Okay, so you have a separate, completely separate team for RBI for all these functions. Okay, now there is a proper hierarchy that I have created, let's say, in all these different departments. I have created a proper hierarchy, and one person, let's say there is one person here and there are three people here. and these three people are answerable to this one person. Unity of command is followed. Okay. Now, what if I want to maintain unity of command? What will I have to do? I will have to maintain or make these similar teams in all these different products if I want to maintain unity of command. When will unity of command be violated? When there is one superior sitting here and one superior sitting here in the teaching product department, and these three people are responsible for him also, responsible to him also, then unity of command is violated. So in both divisional and functional structure, unity of command might be violated, might not be violated, depends upon how it is created. Okay. Okay, so that is what I wanted to clarify, because there was confusion, a lot of confusion related to the second point. Unity of command is the basic necessity of employees. Unity of command might be violated in a functional structure also. Okay, chalo, let's come to the next one. नहीं, FW Taylor ने ऐसा कुछ नहीं बोला था. Somebody saying that FW Taylor said unity of command is violated. No, he said that unity of command can be created if an organization is structured according to what he says. Okay, but he did not say that functional organizations, so they were not created then. That the differentiation between different kinds of organization structures was not created during the time of FW Taylor. Okay. Next question, seventh. Which of the following cannot be assigned as a feature of divisional structure of organization? Again, a two marker. A simpler question compared to the last one, but I would call it a two marker nevertheless. Cannot be assigned as a feature of division structure. The organization is geographically dispersed, sometimes even crossing national boundaries. A division does not have any freedom to act on its own terms. Changes in a division as per local conditions is extremely difficult. All powers to make and implement decisions lie with the head of the company. Cannot. So we have to identify what are the wrong statements here, not the right statement. C is 2, 3, and 4 are wrong statements. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 9, 10 students have said C. 11, 12. Somebody says 3. 3 what? 3 is C. Okay, C. I think he refers to C. 15 students have said C. Let's have the answers, guys. C. Somebody says D. D is 3 and 4. That means 2 is correct. A division does not have any freedom to act on its own terms. C. C. Let's have more answers, guys. This is the second last question for today. No, functional foremanship is different. Functional structure is different. Although functional structure got its motivation from functional foremanship, but functional foremanship is different. Functional structure is different. They're not completely the same. When you create a mixed structure, then unity of command is certainly violated. That I have explained. When you create a mixed structure, then unity of command is certainly violated, because you are trying to head or supervise a person from two different directions, from the direction of the functional head and also from the direction of the divisional head. Then unity of command might be violated. Okay, majority of you are saying C, some are saying B, some are saying D. Yes, the answer is C. The organization is geographically dispersed, sometimes even crossing national boundaries. This is one of the features of divisional structure. So this is correct. This is not our answer. A division does not have any freedom to act on its own terms. In fact, this is the problem with divisional structure, that divisions have so much freedom that they can start performing on their own terms, violating the terms of the organization itself. Changes in a division as per local conditions is extremely difficult. In fact, that is why divisions are created, so that they are able to change according to local conditions. All powers lie with the head of the company. No, powers are given to the divisions, and that is why divisions tend to misuse that power. So 2, 3, and 4, all three are wrong, and that is why they are our answers here. Last question for today. Divisional structure of an organization works best when the size of the corporation is huge. Divisions are spread across geographies, and each division may operate as a separate business. However, this also has limitations, which are the following. Limitations may arise in a divisional organization structure. So, we are talking about limitations. Let me call it a 2 marker again, because this is more analytical in nature. Both RBI and SEBI examinations. Let me give you 1 minute and let's see who can answer it correctly and in time. क्यों पॉसिबल नहीं है भाई रोबिन? फंक्शनल ऑर्गेनाइजेशन में यूनिटी ऑफ कमांड, प्लीज टेल मी दैट. I have a sales team. The sales head is looking after all the entire sales team, and so this is his primary function, right? His primary function is to look after the entire sales team. Then I have a content team which is looking after the entire content. And let's say I am the head of the content team and I have, let's say, 10 people below me. They are answerable to me directly. This is the functional structure that I have created. Let's say these are the only two functions that I have in the organization. Then how is unity of command violated? The content team is not answerable to the sales team. The sales team is not answerable to the content team. This is all that is there in the organization. D, majority of you are saying D. What is the duplication of resources? Lack of coordination among different business units, interest of the division superseding the interest of the organization. Okay, this is C, sorry. D is all of the above. D is all of the above. Majority of you have said D. Some are saying E. You are correct. The answer is D, all of the above. Interest of the division. In the previous question, we talked about this, that interest of the division might supersede the interest of the organization. There might be lack of coordination among different business units because of geographical division or because of some other kind of division that might be created based upon product, right? Based upon service. Duplication of resources, yes, lot of duplication in every geographical location. Let's say you will have a separate sales team, you will have a separate tech team, you will have a separate product development team, you will have a separate business development team, you will have a different product creation team or service creation team, you'll have a different customer service team. So different kinds of teams are created. Okay, so lack of coordination among different business units will happen, duplication of resources will happen. Therefore the answer is all of the above. Yes, SEBI syllabus includes organization structure as well. It's exactly the same as given by RBI, and RBI does ask questions very regularly from organization structure. So we are expecting some questions in SEBI also from organization structure. It's been more than 9 months, so I'm not very convinced that they are going to stick to the syllabus. One more time, I would like to tell all the enrolled students specifically, please post your queries in the Telegram group of enrolled students only, not on the discussion forum, because we are changing the discussion forum and it will be completely transformed in the next 3-4 months. And I'm not looking at the discussion forum at the moment because it takes me between 5 to 10 minutes to solve just one query. It was eating away majority of our day's time. We were not able to do anything else, and therefore we decided to shift all the enrolled students to one single thread instead of discussion forum which has different threads, and that is why it becomes a problem. All the techies should be able to understand the problem that I'm referring to. Jitne bhi computer science wale hain, I think they will understand what problem I'm facing at the moment, and therefore in order to temporarily resolve the problem, all the students are moved to the Telegram thread, one single thread. Okay, so you can ask your queries. I'm available there very actively, and I keep answering all the questions. And I would be very happy to stay active there with all other mentors, all other teachers. Okay, so stay active there. Ask your questions. You can take screenshot from your laptop and you can put the question directly there. You don't need to write anything. The time that is going to take for you is probably 1 minute extra, but for me, as a student, I'm answering 100 queries, 1,000 queries every day. The time taken by me reduces by a significant amount. and that amount I can actually spend on creating something new for you guys. Okay, chalo, all the very best guys, take care, bye bye.